Hello everybody, my name is Shafiq Azhar bin Shahrizal, and today I will talk about 3 videos talking about harmonization and chord voicings. So before we continue with this video, firstly I need you to watch the videos, which I will give the link, maybe in description. Okay, so for the first video, it basically teaches us how to harmonize any given melody.
I can do just put the dominant seventh.
But the cons are the chords are quite hard to play, especially in the second half of the video where it adds many chord extensions which are not in our syllabus. And also the chords do not have a good voice leading in them. As for the second video, I think it is very simple to understand, easy to understand. So it teaches us about open chord voicings.
I'm going to play C chord. You'd think I could play C, E, and G. And then there you go, that's my C chord. And that sounds great, and that's all fine and dandy, but we can revoice that. So it might sound like this, or it might sound like this. Oh my goodness, that might be my favorite. So believe it or not, I'm playing a C chord.
Where you basically play different notes of the chords in different registers of the piano, starting from low to high, left hand to right hand. This particular video is quite easy to understand. I mean, she explains it very well. But the cons also about this video is that it doesn't apply good voice lead. For the last video, it shows us to apply a good voice lead in your harmonizations. And it also tells us to avoid using the same shape twice in a row. So basically, if you play C, E, G as the first root chord and you want to go to the second chord, which is a D minor, avoid playing C, E, G and D, F, A. In this video, it shows us the first inversions and second inversions of all the chords in C major.
The first line is all of the root position chords in C major. The second line is all of those chords in first inversion. And the third line is all of those chords in second inversion.
The cons for this video is, as we progress further in this video, the chords are getting quite heavy and hard, which is not suitable for beginners. So which video do I recommend for beginners? The second video might look simple and easy to understand, but I think the third video actually covers what we have been learning in our advanced piano class, which is to mind a good voice lead and first and second inversions of the C major scale chords. So yeah, I think I recommend the third video, at least up until the first half of the video. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Iqbal Abdullah. So today I will do a comparison of 3 online teaching on YouTube on harmonization and chord voicing. So the pros for the first video is this video tell us first to understand how to harmonize the basic melody, as you can see in the video. So for the cons of this video is the example given are basically for intermediate level. So for the second video, the pros are video shows how to use basic chord and revoice the chord. Next, the video also show a few ways to use the basic skills that can be used in our own chord progression, and they teach in a simple way and easy way to understand for a beginner. So the cons of this video is the teacher only show and play with the same rhythm. Next, for the third video is the pros are, this video shows why should us avoid using the same shape twice in a row, and how to alternate between the version and the advantage of if we use inversion. So the cons for the third video is, for beginner level maybe it's a little bit hard for the student to understand the context of the video. So I think the most suitable video for beginner level is video number 2.
Hello, my name is Narendel, and today I'm going to talk about 3 different videos about harmonization and chord voicing. And the example of the videos, I'm going to tell you the pros and cons. Okay, so the first video, I think that it has a good choices of harmonization to a basic melody, and he shows an interesting chord voicing, but the videos not explained truly, and the chords is for an intermediate player. Okay, so the second video is, I think so far is good. The open chord is easy to learn, and she shows great chord voicing for beginner, and you can see it in here.
And there you go, that's my C chord. And that sounds great, and that's all fine and dandy, but we can revoice that. So it might sound like this, or it might sound like this. Oh my goodness, that might be my favorite. So believe it or not, I'm playing a C chord. I've got all the ingredients. I've got a C, here's my C, here's my E, here's my G, I've got another E here. But I've just voiced it differently, so I'm gonna...
But for me, the video that she shows and the way she explains is too fast, and I think it's hard for me to catch up. Okay, so for the third video, I think it has a good explanation about hows and whys, how the chord voicing and why it has to be done, and the examples were very clear, instructed, and it shows a good relative simplicity, and I like how he shows the chords in different keys. You can see it here.
We can try a few in other keys as well.
But for me, the cons is the diagram and figure is very hard to understand. I think it's easy for someone that has good in theory of music, but there are some others that are very bad in theories, will not really understand it. Okay, so the video that I recommended you to for beginners, I think for beginners should watch the second video. I think she explained it very good, and the way that she used the example of chord voicing and revoiced it into another level is very clear and very easy to understand and very easy to play.
Assalamualaikum dan selamat sejahtera. Saya Rais. Jadi kita akan tengok yang mana satu video antara 3 video ni yang sesuai untuk pelajar permulaan untuk belajar piano tentang harmonization dan chord voicing. Jom. Jadi untuk video yang pertama, seorang lelaki, pada pendapat saya cara penyampaian beliau mengajar sangatlah jelas. Beliau telah menunjukkan melodi yang mudah untuk kita melakukan harmonization dan chord voicing, dan contoh yang diberikan pada pandangan saya tidaklah terlalu susah dan mudah untuk kita ikut. Cara penyampaian dia pun kita boleh lihat pada video tu dia tunjuk satu persatu. Dia akan mainkan melodi dulu, and then lepas tu baru dia mainkan chord. Bagusnya video yang pertama ni dia bagi 2 pilihan, sama ada major ataupun minor. Dan melodi yang dimainkan itu adalah melodi yang dikompos oleh beliau sendiri. Okey, untuk video yang kedua, tenaga pengajar dia perempuan. Cara penyampaian dia jelas, cuma dia bercakap tu terlalu laju, tapi masih boleh difahami. Dan chord yang dimainkan juga mudah dimainkan dan tidak terlalu macam video yang pertama tadi, dia main chord yang agak macam sus, macam chord 11 dan macam-macam lagi, chord 7. Yang macam ni simple je, dan mudah lah untuk difahami untuk beginner pada pendapat saya lah. Okey, untuk video yang ketiga ni, saya rasa pada pandangan saya agak complicated untuk beginner sebab dia dah masuk sharp, flat semua, dan chord yang dia bagi tu terlalu banyak. So cara penyampaian jelas, cuma yalah, untuk beginner ni kita baru nak mula, jadi agak sukar lah kalau kita nak catch up semua chord tu banyak-banyak, kecuali kalau kita tengok sikit. Tapi pada pandangan saya agak susah untuk beginner. Jadi berdasarkan 3 video yang saya tengok tadi, pada pandangan saya video yang pertama tu okey, cuma sialah, untuk kita beginner, kita tak boleh terlalu terkejar-kejar nak belajar satu-satu benda tu kan. Jadi saya memilih video yang kedua sebab dia mudah dan chord pun yang diajar pun mudah untuk kita pelajari, dan dia punya cara permainan pun kita senang untuk rujuk. Itu yang paling penting untuk beginner, sebab rujukan tu sangat penting lah pada pandangan saya. So itu saja untuk video assignment terakhir. Terima kasih.